Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Dupet 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So as promised in my All the Chinese Language Books on My Shelf video that I did a couple of months back, I said that I'll be doing a review on the books that I have, and basically this is that promise video. In today's video, can you guess what I'll be reviewing today? I will be reviewing, hopefully my laptop hasn't shut down yet. I will be reviewing the Living Language Mandarin Chinese Complete Edition. So Living Language offers different languages, so if you're interested in learning language, you can visit their website. I believe it's livinglanguage.com, I'm not sure. You can Google, or you can use the link that will live in my description box to see what languages, language you'd be interested in. And this cost me about $30. It was $29. Right now on Amazon it's like $29 and something, but I'll just say $30 rounded up with shipping. If it's free shipping, $30 with shipping, probably up to like $35 or $40. I believe that is quite affordable compared to like $100 courses that you would see online, or even like with buying textbook, like textbook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 combined together is like more than $100, and you might even see some courses for $500, $1,000 college. Yeah, so this is actually a good bargain if you plan on getting it. Now, I got this book a couple of years back, maybe 4 to 5, but only finished the essential, okay, not everything, the essential last summer. Yeah, and the reason why I didn't finish it is because I wasn't disciplined enough. Let's just say that. With that being said, let us get into the review video. So this course bundle contains an essential book, an intermediate book, an advanced book, a character guide, and an audio folder. So the audiobook is actually self-explanatory. It contains audio files which are in CDs from essential to intermediate and advanced level. Now let's take a look at the character guide. So Chinese has a writing system, and in that writing system it contains strokes which makes up a character, and also radicals and different parts. If you want to know more about Chinese characters, you can research, but this book does a great job in telling the readers what stroke orders exist and the order of the stroke order, and it gives you example of each stroke. Then after that you would learn more about radicals. Then at the end of the book you would get more practice, and this is what I mean. There are like boxes where you can practice your writing system. I'm not sure if you can see that, and I believe I'm not gonna count them, but based on the thickness of it, I believe it's about 50 pages. As you learn each stroke and the stroke order, you can use the back of this book to practice. So that's it for this book. First, let's take a look at the essential book. I would say the structure is consistent in all 3 levels, but we're gonna use this primarily as a base of looking at the structure of Living Language. The book first of all, I'm not sure if you can see it, the book first of all gives you the table contents of the book, like what you'll be learning throughout the book. Then it tells you how to use the book, after which you start off with the lessons in the book. Of course, with any book, with any textbook, with any course, they give you an outline of the lesson. Basically, they tell you what you'll be learning in the lesson. So after the outline comes the vocabulary, vocabulary 1, then you have a little bit of vocabulary practice 1. Then it goes into grammar builder 1. After which you go into vocabulary 2. Get vocabulary 2 practice. Grammar builder 2, you do some workout, and it's a combination of both vocabulary sections, vocabulary 1 and vocabulary 2. As it said in the heading, they bring it all together in a dialogue. Then you have more exercises to do, and you get a mini quiz at the end of each lesson. Then I believe at the end of 4 to 5 lessons, you will get like a quiz that contains that 4 to 5 lessons that you previously learned. At the end of this book, you have many dialogues that you can use to practice your listening skills and kind of your comprehension skills by doing the exercises that they have given you. Then the back of this book contains a grammar summary. They list the summary that they went over in the chapter, and you can actually see more. I believe the grammar summary is repeated in both levels. I'm not too sure because, as I mentioned earlier, I only went through the essential and skimmed through the intermediate and advanced just to do this review. Then you have your glossary. You have a list of words here at the back, and that's what the book contains. With the advanced and intermediate book, it's still the same as the essential. It has vocabularies, it has grammars, and it has exercises for you to do. Now, what makes it different than the essential, that it goes more in depth with the exercises. You're going to be doing a lot of exercises, making sentences, building more on your grammar. When it comes to the dialogues, is after every 4, like maybe 3 or 4 lessons in a unit, that's when you would see a dialogue. And the way they did the translation is that you get the English translation after the Chinese dialogue. So that's how they did it, which I really like, because then it challenges you to think for yourself without easily looking at the translation. So I think that's really good, but I don't really like that they have it after 3 to 4 lessons. But maybe it's good in some ways because you have accumulated like a set of vocabularies, and it's like, okay, now can I remember what I've learned with the vocabulary to understand the dialogue. So maybe they did it that way because of that reason. I don't know. So that's it for the dialogue format, and once you get to the end of each unit, it will give you a unit essential, a grammar essential, then you have your conversation practice, which is in pure Chinese characters, no pinyin, Chinese characters. So I kind of do like it because it really tests your knowledge, like what have you learned so far. I like that they did it that way. And at the end of the whole unit, again, you get a unit 1 quiz. You get a unit quiz. So there's something that I actually didn't mention, is that the book comes with answers. Like, for real, I am super glad because most textbooks that I've used, they do not have answers. And I'm like, for why? For what? Like, why did they do it that way? So it makes life easier when they have answers in the book. I'm really all about having answers in textbook because I don't like it when textbooks create workout, but then you write your answers and it's like, okay, how can I measure if my answer is right? I know there are different ways of answering a question, but at least let's have a base of something to look at, you know? This book actually does a great job in providing the answers. However, I'll say be careful because some of the answers are, I think they repeated it in the questions. So basically what I'm trying to say is beware of the answers because some of them are mixed up and may not be right. So make sure you have your dictionary beside you. I actually do like the structure of the book because most books has like the dialogue section with vocabularies, then it has the practice, then it has the grammar point. It doesn't really break it down for you. You have to do the breaking down for yourself. I mean, if you're down for that, then that's fine with you. But for me, I like something simple that I don't have to do too much. And this actually does a great job making someone's life easier because it's broken into sections. So you have vocabulary practice, then grammar. That can be day 1. Day 2, vocabulary 2, vocabulary practice, then grammar 2. That is day 2. Day 3, you can do the exercises of both and look at the dialogues. Then day 4, you can actually move on ahead or you can review. Day 5, start over. You can still apply this method to other books that you're using, but I feel like this book makes it a lot easier. That's it for today's book review video. Hope you're able to gain a thing or two from this video, and let me know if you already have this course bundle, and let me know your thoughts about it. If you've gone through it, if you've gone through the whole thing, do let me know. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at Dupet321, my Facebook at The Mandarin Chinese, and my website at themandaриnchinese.com, and I will see you in another video. 再见。